Also, another thing you didn't mention was I'm fucking ripped. You know.
Oh yeah, my boy's been working.
Not really. That's a lie.
He gets me in the gym.
I love working
sometimes.
out. I love working out. That's another thing about me. Very passionate. Workout videos coming soon though.
Go
100%.
for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first podcast, Joystick Junkies. All right. I'm here with my co-host. What are you going by? What are you going by nowadays? I don't know if you want to use your real name or like what, you know, Mech Mike, you know, Michael, you know, Richard.
You know, what's funny is I use Mech Mike entirely because it's just shorthand.
Yeah.
For both, like, instead of saying Mechanical Michael, which is like the full name, I just say Mech Mike.
I don't know why you guys hate on me for using Adam, because my whole full thing is Adam's Pin, so I don't know why you guys hate on me for using Adam.
I mean, I don't know. It's just become my short handle because it's easier.
Okay. So yeah. I'm here with Mech Mike. Or AKA known as Michael. He's my co-host for this series, my brother. But, you know, on this episode, this is kind of going to be like an introduction. A get to know us more or less on a personal level. And then, you know, through the series, we'll talk about heavy topics more or less in the gaming industry, esports, and all that type of stuff.
Yeah. So we grew up in gaming, literally from the age of like 1. And so, you know, this has always been a big topic for us, and even though it's not heavily in my industry that I'm really focused on gaming, I'm gonna always persistently stream gaming. I think that's just it's where my passion is.
I would hope so. You know, I've stated plenty of times. You know, I'm playing games until the day I die.
Yeah, no,
it is a lifestyle at this point. You know, and I was made fun of in school for playing games, bro, back in the day, which sucked.
That's so
man.
Crazy.
But you know, it's so normalized nowadays, which is absolutely insane.
Well, no, it's just crazy how, like, when we grew up, it was shunned, like, heavily. Like, people did not, when you were a gamer, you did not talk about it. Like, it was not cool to talk about Minecraft.
You know, you were just a nerd back in the day, you know. I like being a nerd, bro, you know.
Well, now it's cool to be a nerd.
Look around, as you guys can see, we're fucking nerds here, bro. I got a jukebox back here. I'm over the top.
Is so annoying.
You know, if you guys seen the room tour on my channel, like, I have statues everywhere. I'm like, dude, I'm a freaking nerd by heart. So,
which, hey, speaking of that, he's going to be doing another room tour. My guy has finally found a passion, and I'm not going to lie, I'm really happy for you. Like, I love that you're really digging into videography, finally, after 4 years.
I'm getting into it, honestly, you know. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of Optic, clearly. Like the
chain, the flags, all the flags.
I'm a big fan of Optic.
The shirts.
On another level, you know, I want to work with them, of course. And as a player trying to compete, it's very difficult. I don't have the hours to put in like some of these younger kids nowadays, who can sit at a computer desk, play for 18 hours a day, bro, and get signed. Maybe back when it was like the start of it, but you know, I want to dive in and work with Optic on videography. I want to work with Roger and Maddie. If you guys don't know who that is, go watch The Process. They do absolutely amazing work. So
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they are fantastic at their job. Like, they do an incredible job. I still can't. When I look at my work, I don't even see how I can match to that. Yeah. Like, I did a little video series.
Insane, man.
For our last trip to Texas.
Yeah.
And dude, I tried to do it so much like theirs, and I could not commit to their style. Like, they do an incredible job mixing between the beautiful videography and cinematography, and then just the incredible interviews they do mid-sections where they cut in and cut out. I could never get that right, and it's just an amazing process. I'd love to learn.
It's a lot of work and a lot of dedication. So I mean, I'm dipping my toe into it, and I'm gonna, you know, instead of dipping my toe, I'm gonna full dive into it, man. You know, it's a career path I want to follow.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you hear the dogs outside.
Yeah,
so,
the dogs.
Real quick, I do want to stop real quick, though. This podcast is more or less for us to get to know you guys also on a personal level instead of you guys getting to know us.
Yeah.
So what I want you guys to do down in the comments below, please let us know if you guys support any esports team, whether that's in Call of Duty, Apex, Rocket League. Let us know who you guys support. If you don't support anybody, you know, let us know what you guys play as well. I'd like to get, know what you guys are playing nowadays. Helldivers 2 is a big thing nowadays.
Dude, that's gotten out of control.
We have not dived into it yet, but I'm buying it right after this podcast, and we're going to probably play it tonight, man.
I'm hoping we do.
Yeah,
if we do, I'm probably going to stream it.
Dude, 100%. So.
I love how devoted the community's become to it.
Oh, man.
Like, I know,
beanbag.
right? You gotta...
The beanbag's uncomfortable a little bit.
You gotta get better beanbags. No, like, the community is really good for it. But, dude, I mean, it's just insane how much is blowing up TikTok and everything.
Yep.
People have just gone wild with it, and it drives me nuts.
The
because
memes people are making is insane.
I feel like I'm missing out.
You are.
Because
I'm
such a big fan of Starship Troopers, to have that complete style of game, it sucks. Because, like, I've been wanting to buy it, but I hate knowing that it's just not.
We're going to buy it tonight. We're going to play.
Yeah, we're going to get into it.
I know Ben wants to play some Call of Duty, but honestly, I'm thinking Helldivers 2 tonight. And, you know, Gavin will probably... And, you know, another thing that's making me upset in the gaming industry, just to change topic here, quit releasing games that are unfinished. Holy shit. If I got to spend $70 on a game, I want to play it. And hold on. And hold on. Another thing is...
You don't have so much to say on this topic.
I have so much to say on this topic. And this is going towards other things. And a lot of you guys don't know this about us. We are not just in the gaming area, we're also in arcade machines as well. So we deal with arcade machines and pinballs. You know, we run an arcade basically. And what one of the pinball companies is doing, because they still make pinballs nowadays, they're taking after these game companies and they're making the pinball machine. I swear to God. A $8,000 pinball machine that you can purchase and take home. They're not even finishing it. You're buying an unfinished product and you're spending $8,000 on it.
So many problems with that. I'm not.
It is ridiculous. It is ridiculous.
Yeah. It is.
Like,
how are you just gonna? How are you making the game and not complete? Like, who's
buying it?
Who is playing this during the development process and not noticing these problems? Like, I get it. Like, if you have a pinball and a target doesn't work,
of the reviewing.
If you play it like a pinball, let's say, and you hit a target and it doesn't work, you know that target doesn't work. So why didn't you just go ahead and fix it? Like, there's no reason you shouldn't. But instead, you have devs who are just ignoring problems. Like, remember Dead Space? Dude, that one still makes me so mad. I'm such a big fan of Dead Space, and to have never completed the new one is upsetting. Because I was so... I mean, you saw me. I was so gung-ho, and I had to repeat the game 3 times.
You got all the way to the end.
And then, yeah, I still didn't get to beat it because the game glitched out.
I made it 2 hours into the game, and then it glitched on me, and I still haven't even beaten it yet, and I plan on going back to try to beat it. No, do you not remember
the opening night I played it, and... man, I'm telling you, right where you get your stasis pack, it wouldn't spawn. I replayed that whole up till that, which is like maybe 30, 40 minutes.
See, my problem was the doors would not open. I'd walk through a door and then I'd have to go back through that door and it'd just be locked.
You would open a door and there would be nothing on the other side. You just fall off the map.
I have not seen that.
I had that so many times. I'd walk through a door and I'd either fall through the map or I would just start walking through nothingness and then it would all load in.
That's interesting.
And you're like, how did you guys do this? I mean, at least, I gotta say, I give it to Cyberpunk. Their game was incredibly broken, but they had made such an amazing game. I accepted it, and I was happy with it.
Still haven't played it.
Which, you got it. Whenever Christopher replays it, I gotta replay it again.
It's on the list.
Because not only is the campaign amazing, that DLC they made for it blew my mind. It is by far one of my favorite games.
I plan on playing it soon.
I really hoped they were going to do more content for it, but they didn't.
I'm currently running through Dark Souls 3 right now. You know, first time playing it. I just beat Elden Ring, and you know, Dark Souls 3 is really fun. It's annoying as hell. So
no, yeah,
it's annoying. So
I can't stand those Dark Souls games.
We're getting off topic again because this podcast is directed to basically getting to know us. And you guys are getting to know us very well. We can rant about video games all day long, for one.
Yeah, no, this is a passion. Which means we're going to be able to do this podcast, no problem. Because we have so much experience, so much time spent. I mean, if you can see to the left of Christopher, there is a whole rack of games. Because this is just all the ones we've collected over the years.
Even behind you. I got scuffing emotes.
I
got statues. Even above, you can't even see. I got higher end statues up there.
Bro, go check out his old room tour.
Room tour.
We'll link it below. Because I mean, Christopher's spent. I've never done a room tour. I need to. But
your room's messy as hell.
But that's an engineer's. It's the engineering style room. There's
look at my
everywhere.
room, guys.
I know where everything is.
Where the hell is everything?
But if you ask me, you'll ask me sometimes. You'll be like, "Hey, Michael, where's this?" And I'll be like, "Oh, it's on the third shelf on the left."
You give me a description, and I walk in your room, and I'm like, "Where the fuck did he say it was?"
Because I've mentally compartmentalized a full library of where everything is for my room.
Yeah.
So I know where it all is. Nobody else will figure it out.
Me too. Everything's nice and organized.
You're so simplistic, though. I love it. I love how simplistic Christopher is compared to my room, which is incredibly packed out and messy. But a lot of it, I just need more room.
And you know, you guys don't know this, but I'm so stoked for this year and next year, most definitely. We plan on moving to Texas next year.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm taking my work to Texas. I want to work with Optic, but it's not even the fact of moving to Texas. I'm so excited to actually get an apartment and to decorate it and start getting my own shit, bro. I'm like, that's what I'm excited about. Is just being able to not really live on my own because I'll be living, right here with this co-host / brother.
Yo, so the podcast don't stop.
Yeah, so the podcast is going to be hella dope in Texas when we get there, man. We're going to try to dedicate like a good section of the apartment when we get there. Depending on what apartment we get, man. I'm like,
which we'll be going to look at those in October. So I'm truly
September
excited.
to October.
Oh, is it? They have not given a date yet?
No, they announced it last year at September, but the first time was October, so it's going to be somewhere around there, I'd say. So
I'm excited.
But no,
I truly am.
We're super stoked, honestly. I'm pumped, man. But we got to get through this year first. A lot of content to be made, a lot of work to be done. But another topic I kind of want to hop onto.
Yeah, spit it.
As an introduction, basically, to getting to know us, I'd like to tell you, honestly, how we got, like, more or less how we got into this industry, or how we started gaming. Okay? Because I feel like
my dad bought an Xbox in 2001.
So
I swear to God, that's basically it.
That's basically the story. I was born 2001. I am 22 years old. My father, who bought a original Xbox,
his
bought
buddy
it
convinced him
in 2001.
It's not just any Xbox.
It was the
Halo edition
Xbox.
of the original Xbox.
So the first game I ever touched on a system
was Halo.
Was Halo 1. The greatest game of all time, man.
Takes me back.
I still hold it. Halo is one of the best franchises of all time. Not nowadays. Nowadays they've they're ruining it by just focusing on multiplayer, but if they could really focus on campaign again.
If they cut out the multiplayer, they could truly make an amazing game. But I think developers and companies have kind of gotten carried away. And the fact that they're no longer focused on making a beautiful story. They're more focused on how can we make as much money? How can we drain you of as much money?
You know what I'm tired of?
People buying skins.
Nope, not even that. That is one thing. You know what I'm tired of?
That's driving me nuts.
And I see it in every game.
You're talking about that $60 horse?
Dude, Diablo did it. Diablo did it too.
Diablo did it dirty.
Some games make no sense why they added in. And you know what it is? It's 2 words. Battle Pass, my man.
I hate it.
Makes no sense why you add a battle pass into a campaign game that it's a one-time play for me.
No,
why am I spending $10 on a battle pass?
I don't spend time on battle passes regardless. Like Call of Duty, Apex,
Call of Duty.
Fortnite's probably the only one that's got a battle pass that I've ever actually cared about because they made it first.
And Call of Duty and Halo were the only ones I bought battle passes in.
Have you seen the Apex battle pass?
I have not.
It is bad.
That's why I never bought it.
I love Apex. I love the whole Titan franchise. But dude, every time they bring a new battle pass, it's so upsetting.
It is.
There's very few companies that make a good battle pass. And as much as I hate Fortnite, I gotta say they're probably the number one.
Fortnite's still doing it right.
They figured it out.
Peter Griffin. Well, dude, the collabs are insane, and I don't know if you saw this. Disney has a portion of Fortnite now.
No, they don't.
So I'm stoked. Yeah, they do.
Who's on?
So Disney bought a portion of Fortnite stocks and stuff. So Disney owns a portion of Fortnite. So I'm pumped.
I don't like that.
Maybe I'll be running around as Tarzan or as
Stitch.
Dude, as Stitch Man or Cinderella. 360 no scoping kids or
as
one
Rapunzel.
Dude,
instead of having you have the Attack on Titan repels. You just have she whips her hair and just glides with it.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope though. That'd be pretty cool.
Dude, if they had a Disney battle royale, I feel like that would be really dope.
Well, we're getting a battle royale this year. It's a fresh battle royale. And I'm actually pumped for this one. It's Toy Soldier battle royale.
No.
So it's like Toy Story with the toy soldiers, bro. It looks pretty cool.
Speaking of new stuff, you seen that new Bungie game?
Which one?
The trailer made absolutely no sense.
I'm still waiting on the DLC from Destiny that they just keep delaying, bro. What are you talking about?
Money pit.
They're making a new game, and yet I haven't got my DLC. So
they're not. I don't think developers are in a hurry to make anything new and anything impactful.
Nah, not really.
I do. That's one of the things I miss. Is I love the documentary for Halo 1 and Halo 2, in which for Halo 1, they had no idea what they were making until they made it, and then they were like, "This is awesome." They were trying to push the bounds, and I like that. I feel like that's why I'm such a big fan of Cyberpunk, it was one that pushed the bounds.
Which,
And I respect
which is what
that.
you need. And that's why I'm excited to play Baldur's Gate 3. Is because, Baldur's Gate 3 supposedly broke gaming industry a little bit. For it to win Game of the Year.
I'm not a fan.
And the gameplay is not for everybody. I can tell you that. The cinematics are great.
It's boring.
The gameplay is
Makes me wanna
not for
take a
everybody,
nap.
but I'm super excited to actually dive into it. I bought it. I have yet to play it.
Oh my god, you bought it?
I've owned it.
Buy it?
I've owned it for about 2 months actually. And
You bought it on the Christmas sale?
I have not played it because I was grinding Elden Ring. On Dark Souls 3. I'm replaying Borderlands 2. I'm trying to go through Alan Wake 2 as well.
Jesus.
I still have Cyberpunk to play.
Yo,
I got Baldur's Gate 3 to play.
calm down.
We're currently playing It Takes Two as well.
Yes.
And then on top of that, I'm about to buy Helldivers 2. So I have so much to play, just not enough time. And that's one of the main reasons why I'd love to make this as a career in general, is my love for gaming.
Oh, I know I could spend 1,000 hours streaming and still not even complete all the games I want to play.
The thing is, I hope I get to the point to where I can literally just press go live. I can stream for 20 hours, 24 hours, 30 hours, and I can just play games and have fun, entertain you guys, help you guys out with anything. You guys want to, free carry, I can carry you guys. You can carry me in a game. That'd be perfect.
Did I tell you about that when I was streaming Valorant last time? I had a guy, he was like a diamond one. He was like, let me carry you. He was like, add me. I added him. He was no lie, diamond one, and I was like,
some people just want to help the lower people just to make themselves feel good.
I just don't know if I could be carried and respect myself as a player.
Hey man.
I mean, I get it. Some people.
I'm carrying Ben right now, bro. He's Crimson in Call of Duty.
Shout out to Ben, who can't get to Crim on his own. Respect.
Dude, rages, man. Rages.
Dude.
All right. I'm telling you guys, we get off topic so freaking
do.
quickly, dude, because I can sit here all day and talk about gaming, and we're going to talk about more than just gaming and esports in general.
Well, it's also not that. It's just me and you have a really good connection, which pisses off a lot of brothers and sisters because they don't got that vibe that we got. And I mean, there's nobody I'd rather play with.
The best thing you're gonna have is your family, man.
Yeah,
that's the truth, though.
But no one's gonna spit it better than you, and that's why I was really eager to start this podcast, is because I know.
I'm just gonna be honest with you, straight up, dude.
Yeah,
it is what it is. So back to the original topic, man. Back to the original topic. Okay. Yeah. So I started playing games when I was basically born.
Yeah.
And to
right
you
out
guys,
that womb, he came out with the controller.
To you guys, you're gonna be like, that's impossible. And yes, it was impossible, but when I was very little, what my father would do, and he's got video of this on his old video camera, was he placed the remote down in front of me, and I'd just smash the buttons. I was not playing the game, but I was smashing buttons, and I was able to move the game around. And it wasn't until I was probably 4 or 5 years old I actually really started getting good at games.
Yeah, you weren't able to actually pick up the controller for a long time.
No, I wasn't.
Me and you played as children.
They're too damn big, man.
And the controller, you would just sit with it on the floor, and you just sit there crisscross. Mm-hmm. I was the same way for a long time, but then I was able to hold the controller, and bro, it takes me back, because we're never gonna get that again. And I hate saying that.
Dude, it's sad to see
because every generation says the same thing. I just take me back. I'd love to spend one day, back in our when we were young, we had
playing in the basement, bro.
Bro, in the basement. Half-Life 2.
Dude.
Bro, the best part was that bungee chair. Remember the bungee chairs?
Dude.
It was it had a metal brace.
What happened to yours? It broke?
It snapped eventually.
Did I have one?
I think we just had one we played in.
No, I had one.
Oh, so we had two?
Yeah, because I had the setup right here, and I had my bungee chair, and I remember I'd sit in it and Shadow would curl up next to me, and I'd sit there and play Call of Duty. I think I had mine all the way up until Advanced Warfare. I think.
Dang. I think mine got destroyed. We were sitting out on the deck one day, and I forgot to bring it in, and mine got destroyed.
Oh, okay.
But I remember as a kid, bro, you'd stand up, and your whole back was just red from those marks where all your weight was just sitting on it.
You were comfy.
Oh, you were so comfy.
But like the chairs nowadays, I'm sitting in a $300 gaming chair, and it's not that great. It's just name branded. So
I wish we could take the setups back to when it was old school. You're sitting on them big. Not a flat screen TV, a big box TV. Oh, dude.
We still have our box TV though.
As kids,
downstairs,
and I was telling somebody else this the other day. As kids, do you remember when we used to wake up at 5:30 in the morning before school?
When Cindy our aunt would come down on a Saturday with her kids, my cousins of course, and Hey, dude, some people
Her
might not know
kids
that.
her kids were our cousins.
Hey, you guys might.
It'd be
not know
weird
that.
if our aunt didn't have kids. She just had random kids. Yeah, you got to specify nowadays.
They don't know that, bro. They don't know that.
Yeah.
But, we'd wake up at like 4 a.m. And we'd have sodas and everything, and that was the game room, I think.
Dude, we did that for years. Every room in his house, we'd get up early and play.
We'd get up early and we'd play something together.
Yeah.
And until like 7 in the morning
Whether
when they
that
got
be
there.
Minecraft or something.
Yep. Until 7 in the morning when they got there, because we were excited for them to come down because we just enjoyed hanging out with our cousin and everything, playing games, and nowadays we don't do that anymore because we're older.
Yeah, everybody grew up and stopped playing games except for us.
Dude.
R.I.P. to the gaming community of
Don't quit gaming.
2010.
But I miss those good old days. I started my gaming career when I was very young. A lot of people won't believe it, but I did. Even though I couldn't technically play the game, I was moving buttons and I was moving around in the game, so I was playing. I was playing. So the first game I ever played and beat was Halo 1. That holds a special place in my heart. I've replayed it so many damn times.
Replayed that driving scene at the end so many times. That final mission.
The ending was the best in that game. But yeah, so from there we kind of just we just played games generally. It wasn't until for me Black Ops 3 when I actually started playing competitive. I met a guy named Cade. Sorry, met a guy named Cade. He's in the military now. He quit playing, unfortunately. I love that guy. He got me into competitive. Me and Ben used to run wagers with them. When he joined the military, we stopped competing. And it wasn't until Call of Duty Vanguard was when we first attended our actual very first esports events. Now, be understanding. I've been supporting Optic since 2010. Almost when they first started. And normally at the start, I kind of just focused on following Scump. He was very heavy name back then. So any team he was on, I followed. And it wasn't until I kind of started falling in love with Hector and the brand of Optic, them being a family and not just a esports team trying to get money. I just stuck with them. But Vanguard was our first year that we attended. That was not the one that you did a documentary on, unfortunately. I'm like, this dude basically makes all my Christmas gifts every year. Like
my God.
I'll grab it because it's right here. I recently watched Attack on Titan.
Oh, you grabbed the bent one. Oh, no.
Which is fine.
Your cat bent it.
Yeah.
She stepped on it.
No. So, I recently just watched Attack on Titan for the first time, and I finished the show, 10 out of 10. Loved it. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Of course, you've probably watched it. But if you don't know what this is, because you're uncultured, like some people, this is the sword for the ODM gear. I don't have the actual belt, but I have the two swords. And he 3D printed this for me.
Did I tell you that that's not supposed to be like print in place?
Yeah.
So that was supposed to, like, if you pull this lever, I didn't put all the equipment in. I just glued it in place.
Yeah.
But it actually would release the blade. Like, you had it to where, like, you could have, like, 12 blades.
Yeah.
And do, like, the whole Attack on Titan thing. I just felt like that was way more than I had time for.
Dude, that works out because, like, I got that right there. I got the SAO sword. Which one's that? Elucidator? Or
no, that
is the blue sword that he has.
Yeah, it's the blue one. I
can't think of the name of it.
I think it's like, not Excalibur. It's
not Excalibur. It is something else.
It starts with an X, though.
We're going to figure that out later.
I can't remember.
I got that on my wall. He 3D printed me a Halo Reach Emil statue, an Eren Yeager statue.
Both sitting in my room.
This one's more of a simple design. I have these everywhere.
Oh yeah, you have like a
simple design. This is very basic, but if you don't know the show Supernatural, this is the Angel Blade, basically used in the show.
And if you're wondering why none of these are painted, because I never paint any of his gifts, I give him the option. I go, hey, I can paint it for you, but it's going to cost another week. And I always start making Christmas gifts the week before Christmas.
You do.
Well, I mean, Christmas is always December is our craziest time of year. And so I never, like, I'm working every day.
Yeah, dude.
And so to have time to, like, sit there and paint, dude, it's going to cost me another week. And I'd be all for it.
So,
but it's like, man,
I kind of want to show him the best thing you 3D printed.
It is so.
It is on the wall. It is on the wall.
We'll throw up a picture because I mean,
I'll throw up a picture of it. It is a full-size Spartan.
It is so
Halo
cool.
2 battle rifle. It is hung up on my wall at the top.
Yep.
I bought special hangers because I wanted it on the wall. I asked him to make this for me so long ago.
Dude, he begged
I've been dying
years.
for one. And I'm gonna get a Spartan armor out of him. soon.
I'll eventually make one.
Because we're going to be going to some cons. I want to get into cons, man. I want to start cosplaying, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just want to do all this nerdy shit, bro. And I don't care what people think, bro. I'm a nerd. That's
here's the thing. Now it's cool to be a nerd. It's no longer lame to be a nerd. It's cool. You're not harassed about it.
It's fantastic, bro. This podcast is going to be like 30 to 45 minutes long, bro.
Hey, okay. So
it's a good intro podcast, but
well, why don't we go ahead and stop it here?
we're gonna end it here. Dude, guys, I can talk for hours upon hours upon hours, bro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of Joystick Junkies introduction.
Thank you for watching. Joystick Junkies.
We got to end it here. All of our socials are linked down below to our YouTube channels, our Instagrams, our TikToks, our Twitters, our OnlyFans, all that good stuff.
Yep, definitely both.
So I hope you guys enjoyed. Next topic. Don't know what we're going to be talking about next.
Probably we'll talk about the Optic event.
We'll do two.
We're
going to talk about our Optic event, show some footage, talk about the experiences, all that stuff in the next episode. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And we love you guys. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.